Hello, YouTubers. It's me, the Part of Pleasure, Monday Messiah, Sunday Sermon, the only free time, KC Chess Champion marks the Duster Warns, baby. And today, as you probably guessed from the title of this video, gonna do a little blog with the Duster. Blog fags, there we go. So, yeah. Last night I went to a card shop here in the town I live in to play in this Digimon trading card game event. That's my first time ever doing anything like this. Closest thing is back when I was a kid, I used to play chess in like county level. So I used to go to little tournaments around the county. It was a little bit similar to that. You sort of obviously you have your rounds, don't you? You play your rounds. These rounds were best out of 3, but when I played chess, they weren't best out of 3. It's the difference. But I'll go into a bit more detail. But I'll go from the start of the day, start of the evening to the end of the evening. Go on timeline, chronological. So yeah, basically, I'll go even before that. I'll start with how I got into this, right? So I'll watch these YouTubers. They were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards mainly. I played that as a kid, obviously in the playground. And then on their sub channel, they mentioned there was this new Digimon card game. I was like, I used to watch Digimon as a kid as well. I used to watch that growing up. So I thought, looked interesting. I bought some cards. So I bought a box of this Record X box. I bought a box of these and a couple of starter sets. So, opening the different boosters was fun because it's like being a kid again. Open the boosters. Oh, look at the pretty cards. And then, so I bought the cards, obviously, so I have this pile of cards I'm not really going to use. But then I was like browsing Facebook and I noticed there was this card shop here in the town I live in called Manascrew. And they have like a Digimon night where they host like a tournament, like a little tournament. I think the cool kids call them locals. That's what some of the guys at the event called it. The actual players called it locals. So I thought I'll give this a go. And it was on the same night I do D&D. So I've got a D&D thing I do online over Discord and Roll20. It's the same night. So I couldn't go immediately when I decided, but I messaged the guy. So that was the first thing. So initially I was a bit skeptical. I was a bit apprehensive, a little bit skeptical because I messaged the guy. And so, you got any noob sessions? I want to get into this game, or at least give it a try. So it's not really noob sessions, but Thursdays is like people play it. So I was like, okay, you get a bit nervous. You're like, are they going to be like really annoyed that noob's going to try and play the game? But that wasn't the case. They're actually all really good, actually. But yeah, so a bit apprehensive. And then I was like, okay, this is the night I'm going to do it. It's every other week we do the D&D, so I've got this week. I built a deck. I built a yellow deck. Now, Digimon is a card game where you have different coloured cards. There's like yellow, purple, blue, green, a couple of other colours as well. So I had like the yellow starter, and I had a bunch of yellow cards from a big box, and then I had the yellow purple starter as well, because there's like dual coloured cards as well. So I made this yellow deck. I was like, yeah, I'm going to take this, I'm going to go, give it a shot, see what it's like. Worst case scenario, I'll just make a YouTube video on it. For the content, guys, for the content. And then they announced what the event was, and they have this new, I think it's a new starter deck coming out for Beelzemon, who's a purple Digimon. So the event was, oh yeah, your deck has to be purple. Motherfuckers. I don't know if it was the universe telling me not to go, but I was like, fucking hell. So the morning of, I had to, because they only announced this the day before as well on their like Facebook page. So I'm like, geez, okay. So in the morning, I had to swap out. I had like 2 Gatomons that I was going to use in my deck, the yellow-purple Gatomon. So the rest of my deck, I had to completely swap out. And I don't have the mono-purple start deck, so. But I made a deck. And I'm like, fuck it now, let's just go. We can do a video on it. Very late, we'll do a video. So, yeah, I made my deck. And, go. So I finished work, I worked from home, so I finished work, and then I left pretty much straight away. And I got a bus, town centre, and it's like a 2-3 minute walk from the bus station, town centre, to this shop. Now I'll go to this shop, and there's a sort of a review of Manascrew as well, I guess. Go to this shop, right, I'm not sure how to get in. So that's one thing I'd say, Manascrew man. you might want to make it clearer that you meant to press the buzzer, because I wasn't 100% sure. And there's like a little scribble that you can't really read next to a buzzer on their side of the building, because it's like there's a ground floor, and it looks like it, you go in, and it looks like he has this side, the Manascrew people, and then there's another bit this side which has got toilets in it, but I don't know if anything else at that side. So it could be about. So eventually I realised I've got to press the buzzer, and this guy comes to me, and lets me in, and then he explains. He said he'll show me around. He asked me it's my first time, which was quite nice. I was like, yeah, it's my first time. And then he's about to show me, but then some other people came in. It was their first time as well. So that was a little bit weird, because he was showing me and 2 other people I didn't know around his shop. But like other people would have thought we were all together, because showing us all at the same time. It was a little bit weird, but it was fine. So he shows us around, gives us a little tour, tells us the stuff. And it was quite thorough. It was quite friendly. That was good. So then, so we finished this tour. But the problem is, every time someone wants to come in the shop, they press the buzzer and he has to go and let them in. And it's only just this one guy. I don't know if it's always just one guy, but it was just one guy. So he'd keep going to the door. So I'm like, because he only did the tour and he didn't tell me how to play this Digimon game. Didn't tell me how to sign up for the Digimon. So other people come in, and I'm just like, because I know the event, I'm there quite early. I found get there about 5:30, and the actual thing doesn't start till 6:30. So other people queuing up, so I'm like, okay, I'll just have a little look around for a bit. So eventually, I'm like, okay, well, I need to find out what's going on. So eventually I get a chance to speak to the guy, and then he's like, and then he just introduces me to one of these Digimon players, who's like quite serious Digimon player. He says he plays like all around the country as well, so he's quite serious. But he showed me, because what they didn't say on the Manascrew app, no, Manascrew Facebook page, or on the event, is that to play in this Digimon event, you need to download an app on your phone and register with Bandai's TCG Plus app. And that's probably something you should add. Maybe a little, if you want to encourage new people, you should probably try and make it as friendly as possible. Maybe mention that in the Facebook event. Have a little, frequently asked questions. I'll make sure you download this app and register beforehand. So, but this guy who doesn't work in the shop, he just plays there, was very kind, showed me what to download, what settings I need to put in. So I download the app and I'm ready to go. And then you got to put nicknames. Obviously, I put Bone Duster. Then the shopkeeper comes back towards the main area, because there's like a little area where this shoppy area. Then there's a bit up, a couple of little slightly raised area where they've got the tables to play the games at. And he comes, who's Bone Duster? Oh, such a mark. He says, no, because I'm registered in it. It's got a little computer screen. So it's me. So then he took me to take the payment. He got paid to play in these events. Now that was odd as well, because he said he was charging me £7, right? But if you go on the Bandai app, right, it says it's £15. But so that was weird. But I'll take £7. Why not, mate? Why not? So we do that, and so do that. I'm trying to best how to explain the story. So I'm registered, talk to the guy who showed me how to, register for the app and stuff a little bit. He's just telling me about stuff. And he explained to me that these purple decks, right, purple's the most complicated colour, apparently. So it wasn't probably the best night to start playing the game. They all seem quite surprised. I'd never played this game before. So I watched the anime. Watch the anime. Watch the movie. Watch Omnimon, mate. Want to get involved. It was like, purple's quite complicated. I'm like, oh god, because that's why I don't like Yu-Gi-Oh. Since I play Master Duel, Yu-Gi-Oh, and the combos just crazy. So then, so we actually get to the tournament, and it's quite good. It's all on your phone. It's not all on your phone, but you get your phone, and you get your pairings, you get listed off, so you get matched up, and it tells you who you're facing on your phone. So then I have to go, who's this? who's this person? And then, fortunately, I was quite near that person, because there was only 9 people in this tournament to start off with. So 9 people to start off with. So I played this first guy. And I'm sorry, mate, I'm new, I have to apologise in advance. She was like, no. He was like, no, don't worry about it. And to be fair, everyone I played, the 3 people played, were all quite nice, all quite accommodating. In fact, I was new. I mean, I got completely destroyed. I mean, the problem with playing in this tournament was everyone was playing these purple decks, and there seems to be like only one good strategy with purple decks, and that's to mill all your cards and then use the fact that you got loads of cards in your graveyard. It's called trash in this game. Then you get extra bonuses. So in the first round, I lost all my games. But I was like, no, it's quite nice because everyone. I don't think I explained it to the guy very well at the time, but like everyone's quite serious about their deck building. But when it comes to the actual games, they're not stuffy. That was the thing I was most apprehensive about. I thought they wouldn't be accommodating to the fact I was a noob. But now they're all very accommodating. Like he explained the rules as we were playing. Now, I put a lot of trust in them as well, like because they'll do these crazy combos, and I didn't want to question what they were doing. For all I know, and they were doing it wrong. They probably weren't, but they could have been, and I wouldn't have known, and I wouldn't have questioned it, because I'm the newbie. I'm just here, I want to play some Digimon, play my fake Patamon card. That purple Patamon card, the one from the computer game when they couldn't be asked to make more models, so they just recoloured everything. So yeah, that was good. There was one annoying game where I had a card, which meant if I battled opponent's Digimon, and I got destroyed in battle, it would destroy their Digimon. So they had more power than me, and it had this like double attack on your security stack thing, which is like your life points, or your life, whatever. So I thought, oh yeah, that's a brilliant play. I'll attack him, get rid of that card. Next turn, they just brought it back because it's purple, mills from trash, doesn't it? So it just resurrects itself. I was like, fuck it out, fuming. But no, other than that, no, it was all good, all good. And then at the end, I got some stuff. So I'll start off with this. So everybody got one of these cards. Well, I say everybody. I overheard because I wasn't, as you probably imagine, with me not playing a tier, proper like tier 0 top meta deck. My game was definitely not the game to finish last. So everyone got an Impmon card. I think apart from one person didn't get this Impmon card because the shopkeeper ran out. So there you go. I got this. So it says Beelzemon Cup on there, Impmon card. Then everyone also got this participation pack. Now, to be fair to the shopkeeper, he had more of these, so he just gave that person of one of these. So mine, I got this Wizardmon and Candlemon. It says Beelzemon Cup. And then the shopkeeper did this weird thing where he made me roll a dice, and he said the number you get doesn't actually matter. He made me roll a d20. But then he said, it's just part of the fun, innit? Part of the fun. You roll that, and then I'll just pick something random out of this box and pretend it correlates to the number. So I got this. I got my Angel Woman. And then he said, for every game you win, or every round you win even, you can get a booster, I think. Is it round or game? I don't know. Anyway, I got this booster. Because even if you don't win any, you still get a booster anyway. So for £7.50, you get this stuff. It's quite good. And then the only other disappointment is I didn't get to play my boss monster, Death Exmon, level 7, mate. Whoa. Yeah, so that's my experiences. My first time playing at our locals TCG / Manascrew. Manascrew's a good place, but they're all very accommodating. So if you looked at it before and you're a bit nervous about going, just go. They're quite accommodating. So anyway, that's my little video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now.